from Southwest Florida's news leader. This is Wink News Weekend.
Move over, guys. It's the ladies' turn to hook the line and reel in an award-winning fish. It's a national program that has come here to Southwest Florida, and this morning, Wink News reporter Andrew Scheinthal is taking to the water to learn a sport that comes natural to most us Floridians. So where's Wink now? Wink News reporter Andrew Scheinthal live with the answer.
Well, Carolyn, we're at Matlacha, where Ladies Let's Go Fishing is about to kick off from the docks. It's a program that introduces women to the water to get them involved with this sport. I'm joined now with the founder, Betty Bauman. And Betty, why did you start this? Why did you start Ladies Let's Go Fishing?
I started Ladies Let's Go Fishing because women need a helping hand when it comes to fishing. When you go out on the water, sometimes they're fishing and everybody's yelling at them what to do. The thing is to learn what to do before you go out there and go fishing. Learn all about the equipment, how to use it, and the strategy behind fishing.
And you said about 33% of anglers are women. So there are women fishers, but only about a third of them make up the fishing population.
Right. There could be more because fishing can be a little bit intimidating, and all you need is a little knowledge and confidence and practice to be good at it. Women can be just as good as fishing as men.
And so there's a lot of things that you do with women out there. What are some of the things you teach them while they're out on the water?
Well, one of the things is we teach, conservation, how to dehook, how to get that fish off without touching it, how to cast, how to throw a cast net, how to tie their knots. That's their freedom. Even how to drive a boat back a trailer.
And I'm sure you find when you do this with women, there's a lot of interest from them wanting to be a part of the sport that is predominantly male.
Yeah, well, women like to enjoy nature and interact with what's underneath the surface of the ocean because you never know what's going to happen when you're out there fishing.
And I'm sure some crazy stuff happens out there when you're out these boats, because I'm sure you're all having a good time. What do you hear from these women after they go out with you on the water?
Well, they all go out with the charter boats, really, but they're pretty exhilarated. It's a freedom. It's such an exciting sport, and fishing creates memories that you share with people forever.
Absolutely. Well, Carolyn, we're going to be going out in the water in about an hour or so from now. So I am not a fisherman. I have really only done this once at summer camp, and it was a string and a stick, and I caught a fish on accident. The fishing was done. I was just dragging my pole through the water as I was walking back to the dock, and all of a sudden I caught a fish. So hopefully we'll see if I can catch something. But have you ever gone fishing? Is this something that you've done before?
Yeah, definitely. Love to fish. I used to fish with my grandpa, so we're excited to see you fish. Hopefully you can get something. Thank you, Andrew. We're taking to the water this morning, learning about a sport that most of us are familiar with in some way or another. Only this time, only girls are allowed, but they are letting one special guy attend today. So where's Wink now? Wink News reporter Andrew Scheinthal is giving us a look.
Well, Carolyn, the women are giving me a chance to tag along today for Ladies Let's Go Fishing. I'm joined now with Betty and Barb. And Betty, this has been something that you've been doing for a while now. And one of the things you do while you're out in the water is you teach women about conservation, because you believe that teaching them those important aspects at the beginning of fishing will help make sure that they follow the rules and know about them throughout their entire tenure doing this.
Yeah, well, the fisheries are a finite resource, but not everybody knows that. So we teach different skills to practice conservation and also the strategy behind it, because fish spawn at a certain time of the year. So the FWC creates regulations to reduce the pressure on the fish during that time so they can reproduce. We also teach, how to use dehookers so that they can release the fish without having to touch them, because they have protective slime that protects the fish from bacteria and such in the water. We also talk about, don't over-harvest the fish. Limit your take, don't take your limit.
Absolutely. And you actually met Barb through Ladies Let's Go Fishing. This has probably also been for y'all a great social way, too, to also meet other women who enjoy the sport.
Absolutely. It's been wonderful. I've made a lot of connections.
And how long have you been doing this for?
Fishing pretty much since I could walk.
She loves to fish, but she is an offshore fishing person. And inshore fishing is a totally different animal. There's different lures, different tackle. So just when you think you know it all about fishing, there's something else to learn.
Very true.
Absolutely. And so today we're going to go out in the boat in about less than an hour. So what do you hope to teach me as we're out there?
Oh, basically the basics of fishing, you know, the different kinds of rods and reels, what to do when you get a fish on, how to target the fish, and what to use to get the fish.
So, Carolyn, a lot of aspects of fishing that I don't think a lot of people think about. It's a lot more than just, throwing a line in the water, just waiting for a fish to come to it. There's a lot more that goes into that. So it's going to be exciting to go out in the water and to see, if I have a hand and able to actually do this sport.
We are excited to find that out too. Hopefully you don't flip and you don't get in any trouble while you're out there. Thank you so much, Andrew. We'll move over, guys. It's the ladies' turn to hook the line and reel in an award-winning fish. It's a national program that has come here to Southwest Florida. And this morning, Wink News reporter Andrew Scheinthal is taking to the water to learn a sport that comes natural to most of us Floridians. So where's Wink now? Wink News reporter Andrew Scheinthal is live with that answer.
Well, Carolyn, I'm out here with Ladies Let's Go Fishing. I'm joined now with Betty, and you got a rod now, so we're on the boat. We're ready to go fishing.
That's right. We're getting pumped up and ready to go catch those fish.
Yeah, absolutely. So tell me what we got going on here for people who don't. I mean, obviously it's a fishing rod, but, what about this would you teach someone if they've never held one before?
Well, one thing we teach in the class is the drag system and how that slows down the fish when you hook the fish, and how all the tackle works together to retrieve the fish. We talk about, the different kinds of rods and reels. They're different. There are light rods and reels, heavy rods and reels, and they're used for different purposes.
Does that depend on the type of fish that you're hoping to catch that day?
Yes. You pretty much want to have tackle that matches the kind of fish that you're going for. However, you never know what's going to happen when you're out there. Sometimes you think you're going to catch a little fish, and it ends up being a big fish like a shark or a stingray.
Oh, what do you do in that situation?
Well, you apply a little bit more pressure, and I show them how to use their arm as leverage on the rod and different ways to hold the rod.
Absolutely. And take a look. I mean, just absolutely gorgeous out here at Matt Lachey this morning, Carolyn. So we're going to have a lot of fun to go out and to go fishing. So we're going to head out here in just a couple of minutes. We're going to try to catch something, bring back some dinner to the station. I'm going to try to learn to fish as well because I've never really done it other than at summer camp when I was about 12 years old. And that was a good time ago. So definitely we're going to have a lot of fun out here on the water. And, we're going to go fishing, Carolyn. Can't ask for a better Sunday morning than that.
All right, Andrew, I can't wait to see this fish. I hope it's a big one. Well, we're taking to the water this morning, learning about a sport that most of us are familiar with in some way or another. Only this time, only girls are allowed. But they are letting one special guy attend today. So where's Wink now? Wink News reporter Andrew Scheinthal giving us a look.
Hey, Carolyn, we're out here on the water. The women are now getting in the water. You can see they're ready to go fishing this morning here at Matt Lachey. I'm joined now with Betty. And Betty, we've been talking all morning about fishing. It must be fun, though, when they actually get into the water and get ready to take part in this.
Oh, that's the thrill of fishing. There's so much anticipation. When you get on the boat, you don't know what the day's going to have in store. And for some of these ladies, this is their first time out on the water fishing.
And what did they expect to catch today?
Oh, snook, trout, redfish. They might catch some mangrove snappers. They might hook into a tarpon. They might catch a shark, a stingray. There's all kinds of fish out there.
When she says you might catch a shark, what comes to mind? What are y'all thinking? You can see they're very excited about this. So definitely, you're kind of breaking this barrier. We were talking earlier about how this is predominantly a male sport. 33% of anglers only 33% are women.
Right.
So when you see the women out here so excited, what does that mean to you to know that what you have done is get all these women excited about this sport?
Well, we're changing the numbers, and this gives women something to believe in, a sport that they can share with their family and friends, and a way to enjoy nature, and also, the conservation aspect, too, because, if they hook into a shark, they're going to release that shark.
Absolutely. Well, we're going to go fishing. We're going to try to catch some fish, Carolyn. Like I said, bring you back some dinner. So we got to go because we're blocking up this canal right here to let boats go in and out. So I'm going to send things back to you, but it's going to be a lot of fun out here.
Move over, guys. It's the ladies' turn to hook the line and reel in an award-winning fish. It's a national program that has come here to Southwest Florida. And this morning, Wink News reporter Andrew Scheinthal is taking to the water to learn a sport that comes almost natural to most of us Floridians. So where's Wink now? Wink News reporter Andrew Scheinthal live with that answer.
Well, Carolyn, I'm wearing the sunglasses. It means we're getting serious out here. We're going to go fishing now with Ladies Let's Go Fishing. I'm joined now with Barb Evans. And Barb, you're a fisherman, or fisherwoman, but you have not gone fishing in waters like this here.
That's correct. I've done strictly offshore, no backwater. So this is a completely different game. Everything that I know, you basically throw it out the window. So that's why I came to this school, to learn the strategies and the lures and the rigging techniques.
Perfect. And you're going to actually teach me now. So I'm going to have you do it first, and then I'm going to do it. So why don't you show us now how we're going to cast this line out here.
Yes, sir. You flip the bail open.
All right, you flip the bail open.
Put your finger on the line.
Okay.
And then you just give it a little toss.
A little toss, and there it goes. Okay,
And
so...
the bail's closed.
So to repeat this, I'm going to flip the bail open, put my finger on the line, and I'm going to give it a little toss and see how we do.
Yes, and then reel.
And then reel it in, of course. And hopefully something's on the other end. Hopefully something will be on the other end. Probably not, but that's okay. We got some seafood. Exactly.
Dinner here.
A vegetarian dinner. All right. So I'm going to try this now. So hopefully I don't make too much of a fool of myself. So I'm going to let you hold the microphone here. So we're going to flip the bail open.
Okay, to put your finger.
Oh,
Whoops.
I already messed up.
That's all right.
That's okay. All right.
Take two.
Take two, exactly. Take two. All right.
Okay.
So,
And then the finger on here.
put the bail open. And then I'm just gonna, I don't want to flick these fishermen here, so I'm gonna let them pass. I'm very nervous right now. I have these terrible stories or terrible like images in my head of like, you know, hooking someone's shoe and pulling them over. All right, here we go. Ready? Look at that, one-handed. I did it, and then we got to reel it in. So,
Okay, the other way.
other way. All right, there we go. Now let's see if we caught anything. This is the big test here. I think no, nothing. I got the bait. If anything, I can eat that if I need to. Put that on the pizza, maybe some sardines. Exactly. You can see a lot of fun out here. And so we've been out here now since about 5:45, 6 o'clock this morning, just fishing, having a good time. Ladies, Let's Go Fishing. It's a great group, and you can get more information online as well. They do this all throughout the year, all around the state of Florida. They're going to be in Fort Lauderdale next. You're going to go to the Bahamas, so there's definitely a lot of fun to have with Ladies Let's Go Fishing. Carolyn?
Come join us.
You look like you're having a great time. Have fun, Andrew. We're taking to the water this morning, learning about a sport that most of us are familiar with in some way or another. Only this time, only girls are allowed. But they are letting one special guy attend today as well. So where's Wink now? Wink News reporter Andrew Scheinthal is giving us a look.
Well, Carolyn, we're out here fishing, having a good time. We've been doing this all morning. Last time now joined with Betty. And, you know, Betty, this has been so much fun. I can really see why people get into this sport.
Yes, there's a certain allure about fishing. You never know what's going to happen when you're fishing. You might be casting and nothing happens, and all of a sudden your rod makes a bend, and it could be a big jack crevalle or tarpon or a redfish. That's the excitement of fishing, you know. And also, you know, we got to remember conservation too. You know, let them go. You know, that's why people like the Guy Harvey Ocean Foundation is involved with Ladies Let's Go Fishing, so we can help spread the word about how we can all be stewards of the marine resource.
Absolutely. And, you know, we saw all these women who were getting into the water today. A lot of them who said that going out with Ladies Let's Go Fishing introduced them to new friends, introduced them to Southwest Florida waterways. You know, what does it mean to you for starting this, to hear that these women are really getting so much out of this?
Well, they have something to believe in now, and fishing is a bit of a social sport because you are interacting with people and working together as a team to catch the fish. Everybody has their job when we're fishing.
Absolutely. So for one last time now, I am going to fish here. So I'm actually going to let Barb here hold the microphone for me, because I'm going to show you I have become an expert. For anyone at home who has doubt in me, you know, that doubt should be gone. I have done a lot of training since the last time I saw you. So here we go. All right. Let me get some over trick. There we go. Just like that. So, Carolyn, I'm going to try to get us to, let's see if I can catch anything here. Probably not, because my luck has not been with me this morning very well. But it's been a lot of fun out here. As you can see, I'm sure you're probably jealous right now sitting in the studio. I get to be out here at Matlacha going fishing. So I'm going to send things back to you, and hopefully I can get us some dinner for later tonight.
Andrew, I am jealous. Have fun.